this one? What would be the outcome for this one? What type, what data type you'll be getting in the output for this one, Satyashiva? Huh? What type? See, understand the question. What type of, what data type is the output of this particular comparisons?
Boolean, true or
Boolean.
Math.
What is my question, Satyashiva?
what type of operator?
What type of?
Operator. Data type.
See, what type of operators are this? What type of operators are this? Lavanya. Lavanya K. What type of operators are this? You guys are able to hear me?
Yes.
Harshita?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Comparison.
Here, you see now, you have been written in the comparison operators and then the answer is there. What we are trying to do, we are trying to compare both the values here. Now, what's the problem to say that what type of operators we are using here? So now the operator is double equal to, greater than, less than. So now what we are trying to do, we are trying to compare one value with another value. Then this is called the comparative operators, right? Comparison operators, right? What is the problem in saying that? And what would be the data type out will be getting it? We'll get the Boolean. Well, you're not so confident in saying that. So now here, when I say that x equal to y, then what would be the output? Either true or false. That's it, right? Why are you thinking too much on that? And why you people are saying that math? What do you mean by math? Math is a class. Is it an output? See, arithmetic operators are this, and then comparison operators are double equal to, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to, and then see, this is a symmetry with this. So this will be called as not equal to. Okay, we have NAND, negate. So those things are there. So those things are not really required now. So at least now you need to know that. I think these are our third class, fourth class math, right? So double equal to, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to. So these things are there. So do you want me to explain these things? This is comparison operators. Look for the assignment operators. So now assignment operators are, so now what we said, right? So now x equal to 10. Now this is LHS and then this is, sorry, this is LHS and this is RHS. Now always you remember that in the assignment operator, so RHS value will go and store into LHS. So now this is what the values will go and store over here. Now, so value 10 will be stored into the X. Now, these are the operators which it will be trying to assign the value how we wanted to do it. Now, for an example, now X plus plus means what? Gayatri, what do you mean by X plus plus?
X value plus 1.
So it would be incremented. It by default, it would be incremented by 1. So now X minus minus, then this would be decrement by 1. So this is what we need to say. What do you mean by X plus plus means the X value would be increased by 1 and X value decrement means the X value will be decreased by 1. Now, if I wanted to increment the X value by 2, but by 4, so how I want to do it? See, now if I given X plus 2, now the value of X plus 2 means it will go for 12. Next time when I, once again, if I wanted to do, always it will take 12, but I don't want it in this way. I wanted to, the first time it need to take 12, next time it will need to take 14, the next time it need to take 16, next time it need to take 18, next time it need to take 20. So it means the x value need to be incremented by 2 every time. So now how I need to give that one? X plus equal to 2. This is how I need to give it. So that every time the x value would be incremented by 2 on every cycle. So now the first cycle it is 12, second cycle it is 14, next cycle is 16, next cycle is 18, next cycle is 20, next cycle is 22, next cycle is 24. Like this particular values would be incremented. So this is how these values would be incremented on this. So this is where you can see that one. And if you wanted to decrement this particular values, now x minus equal to 2, when we have been given this one, x value is 10. So now the next cycle it will go for 8, next cycle it will go for 6, 4, 2, 0. So this is how the value would be decremented into this one, and the value would be incremented into this one. Give me 1 second. So now this is how the values would be incremented and then decremented. So now how you need to assign that particular values is, this is how you need to give it. If you have been given directly with this, it will only update for once. But I wanted to have a continuous updation. So then I need to have x plus equal to 2, we need to give it. So now that is where I told you, right? In the iterations, in the loops, you will be having this will be more used. Got it? Any questions on this? So now the same thing applicable for addition, subtraction, division, and the modulus. For all these values, it would be same. So now, what is this particular dollar? What is this particular cap? This is left shift, right shift, star. These things are there. These all things are Bitwise operators, which we will be able to do it.
But bitwise operator we didn't cover.
That's it. I don't want to get into that one. But at least you guys have been understood by the first 4: addition, subtraction, multiplication. Any questions on this?
No, sir.
Okay. So now, if I have been given in this, I have been given this one, right? So now, what would be the things it will happen if I given like this? See, I have been given x equal to 30, and I have been given x equal to division equal to 3. What would be the output? Okay, rather than this one, so first I'll give this x slash equal to 3. Now what it will happen? What would be the output of this one?
So output of x modulus 3 will be 0 because that modulus will give us the remainder.
Okay. Okay. Now what I wanted. Okay. First, you forgot this. I wanted on this. First iteration, second iteration, third iteration. Tell me.
For the first iteration, we'll
Okay. Hold on. Imran, tell me. What would be the first iteration, second iteration, and third iteration?
First iteration is 10, sir.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So Shanti, what would be the next iteration? Or you tell me how it will get 10.
Sir?
How I'll get the output as 10 in the first iteration? The output of this one.
Yes.
Okay, see now, once again, I'm writing the question. The x equal to 30 and x slash equal to 10. What is my output? X slash equal to 3. Okay, x slash equal to 3. Now, what is my output?
So,
If I iterate it for
three.
first time, second time, and third time.
X, first iteration equals to 10, so 3 by 10, 3 by 30, 10.
Next iteration value?
9.
You're saying that you'll be getting 9.
Hello.
Yes. I'm waiting for the answer.
I'm confused. Sir.
Preeti?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Preeti, I'm expecting the answer.
Yes. Yes,
What
sir.
do you? What would be the second iteration value or the third iteration values?
So first iteration will be 10. And second one divided 2.
So we have to assume the same number, sir, or the second iteration.
You need to tell me.
We have to difference with the 10 on.
See, I given you the logic on here, right? What it was happening here, x plus 2.
Yes.
For the first iteration, what it will happen? This is what the first
30,
iteration.
For 30 or for
Huh?
x equals to 30, na, sir. So if x plus 2, that means.
Madam, see, this is different example. And altogether, this is a different example. I was just letting you know if it is an addition, how it was happening. And if it is a multiplication,
Increment
how
one. In addition, it's increment one.
What will happen in the division?
It's 10 now.
You see, I given you, see, the question is very clear. X value equal to 30 and X division equal to 3. Now, what would be the first iteration value, second iteration value, third iteration value? See now, X equal to 10, X plus 2. This is what we have been given. X plus equal to 2. Now, what is the incremented value? 14. This is second iteration. Third iteration, this is 3. Fourth iteration, this is 18. And fifth iteration, it is 20. Now, these are the iterations. If I have 5 times, if I have iterated, I'll get this. Now, if this is a value, if I have iterated for the 3 times, what would be my output of the first iteration, second iteration, and third iteration? What is the confusion here? See how it was happening here? If it is an addition or if it is a subtraction. So now in the subtraction, this is the first iteration, second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration, fifth iteration. So what is the thing is, you didn't understand this one. It's very simple. You're not using the simple logic. So how we means what it will happen for the first time, second time, third time. If you understand this one, when you go for the for loops, it will be very easy. Or the concept of the loops you will understand, because tomorrow you need to do that. How many know the answer? Or anyone wanted to try?
Yeah, it's like for first iteration it is 30 by 3 is 10, and for second iteration it is 10 by 3 is 9, and then for third iteration it is 3 by 3 it is 1.
For the first iteration, it is 10. And for the second iteration, it is 3.3. And for the third iteration, it is 1.1.
3 and 1.
See, it is very simple, right? Now I'm trying to divide. First time I have been divided 3 by 30. So now what it will come? 10. Now 10 by 3. Will I get 9?
3.33.
Now 3.33 by 3. So now 1.1.
1.11.
I don't understand. When you're saying the group, all people are saying the answer. But when I'm asking an individual, why you guys are not able to tell me? I don't want chorus. Do you think that I'll not know if someone is giving the chorus? I don't want it. Individually, you should be able to answer me. And this is very simple. If I given you some logistic number, means by seeing this one itself, we can easily say that I given only 3 iterations here. What is the big deal to do it here? if I have given the same question with this modulus, okay, now you people can, I'll ask in the vision. Now you tell me. Who? Okay, I just randomly pick some name. Vishwateja, can you tell me what would be the output of if I given 3 modulus of x equal to 30, x modulus equal to 3, what is the first iteration, second iteration, third iteration?
Sir, first iteration is 10, sir. It's module 10. And second is 3.33, sir. And third one is 1.11, sir. Hello?
If I divided 3, 30.
10, I getting 10, sir. Remainder.
So reminder, I get 10.
Yes, sir.
So you'll get the 3 divided by 30, I'll get the remainder 10.
No, sir. 0, sir. Sorry, sir. 0.
Go on mute. Go on mute.
Sorry, sir.
Go on mute. How distracting it is for all others now. Go on mute. See, if I have been asked the same question with this modulus, the answer is very simple. 3 10s are 30. The remainder is 0. Now, 3 divided by 10. Now, Vishwa, go on mute. I'm getting a lot of echo background noise. So 3.3. So now when I have been given it 9, the remainder is okay. So actually I shouldn't give 3.3. It's a 3. So now I'll get 1. Now once again I'll be giving point. So now 10. So now once again 9. So now 3. So once again I'll get 1 and another 3. So 10. So it will go on. So now the remainder for this one is 1. Now when I go for 3 means if I wanted to divide, so round off, to make it very easy, I'm trying to make it as a round off, so that if you have been rounded off, so now 3 1s are 3, 0, you'll get it. So this is the output if I given it for the modulus, and if it is, this is what this division by. See, very simple, right? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. Why we need to worry, think too much about it? See, I given an example here with the addition and subtraction. Same thing it will applicable for the multiplication, division, and everything, right? Now, if I have been given with x into 3, my x value is 30. What would be my first iteration, second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration? Srilekha.
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir. I'll just check. Okay. Multiplication. 3 times 30. And it's 10. And
Chandra.
Yes, sir. So first iteration will come 10, sir. Sorry, 90, sir.
Sir,
Vishwa,
can I say, sir?
go ahead.
First one is 90, sir, and the second one is 270, sir, and third one is 810, sir. If we multiply with the *3 only.
That's it. So now when I multiply here, it is comes as 90, 270, and 273, and then multiplying with that when 3 times 810 into 3, so you'll get the value here. That's it, right? See, now how I need to make the iteration is what the challenge. So that is where we go for the loops. If I printed only a single value, it will print only with a single value for me. That would be the output here, which you are going to see it. So if you understand that values, it will be 9. So now these things don't go it. So these are left shift, right shift, shifting your bitwise operator. So once the zeros, when you shifted your 1 and 0, how the values will be reflected. And so those things, this is not really required as of now. You leave this one, but at least these things you should know it. So this would be for the complex algorithms. When you're writing an algorithm, you should understand this one, bitwise operators. So now what you meant by bitwise operator? Bitwise operators. The name itself, it was saying that bitwise means you need to go through the bit level and then do it. Bit means a byte will have 8 bits, right? Now a bit means 1 and 0. Now how if you shifted left this particular 1, how this would be there? For an example, now this would be the value. So if I shifted this 1 to here, what it will be happened? And if I shifted, this is right shift, left shift. This is right shift and this is left shift. So these all things are related to the bitwise operators, and these things as of now we don't require. That's the reason I said bitwise operators are not required. Don't get into the deeper; it will give you confusion. Now, at least till here, addition, subtraction, multiplication. So these things which we need to know it. If still someone is not able to understand, just do practice. You know, when x equal to, comment these all lines. Select all and then comment. That's one simple. That so will you do, if I have 1,000 lines, you'll do like this. From here to here, select all. Just drag it, click it, drag it. Control slash, that's it. Exit the program. This one also commented. This is also not required. So now you see it. So 8 plus 6, 14. Now my x value is 14 here. 14 minus 1, 13. 13 divided by 6, divided by 2. 6 point something it will come. It rounded up the value. And then it started to divide that one. Sorry, modulus of this one. Modulus is 0. And about this one, so this is not required as I told you. Because I need to explain you from the bitwise, then only you'll understand. So that I'll not take that risk now. Okay. Are we clear this with this assignment operators?
Yes, sir.
Any questions? See, only this one is practice. When you do the practice of for the longer time, you understand this one for the longer ways. Okay, we completed with the assignment operator. It means arithmetic operator, assignment operator, means comparison operator. Now I wanted to see logical operators. Where are logical operators? You didn't do it. Where he will search?
By names, I confused. Yes.
Okay, what are the logical operators?
And are. No.
Preeti, share the screen.
Sir, I have connected through mobile phone, sir. I have pinged Pina, so I told that this is about Pina, sir. Due to heavy rain, there is no current today, so I have connected through phone. I have done all the assessments, sir.
Aisha, can you share the screen? Stop sharing.
Yes.
Sir, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, but as I told you, first align the code. Control A. Click it. Control A. Control Shift F. And maximize the window. This one. Only this. You just click this. Click this. I'm giving you the marking. You're able to see it. Click this.
Yes, sir.
Click this. Scroll down. Okay, so what is this and? What is this or? What do you mean by and or? Logical and logical or?
Logical and means if any both the condition, if it is satisfied, it gives the result as Boolean value, sir. Or means if any one condition is true, it will give us Boolean value as true, sir.
Cool. So now do you remember, right? So we will be having a truth table in your childhood. So now the truth table is nothing but, for an example, A and B. So now A, so when we have and notation, B. Now what it will happen means if condition, okay. So now if you see here, this is what the condition, right? So if it is true means it is and means this condition should be true, this condition should be true, then this would be true. And A is true, B is false, then this is false. Because both should be true, then only the output should be true. So now here, if it is false and if it is true, then this is false. False equal to false. This is what the truth table. So means both conditions should be true in and. Now, if you wanted to see the same thing in or. So now true. Then this is true. Or means either this or that. So any of the thing is true, then that will be true. So now true, this will be true. Now here we have one true, so then this is true. And here we have one true, so this would be true. And false, then this will be false. So now the condition which you are trying to give, so now here the x value should be, this both should be true, then this will gives me the output as true. If any of this one is false, then it will be giving me the false. And here, or either of the statement should be true, then this should return me true. If both are false, then only it will give me the false in this condition. You see it? Guys, because many of the logics we need to write with this. And this is very simple. Very, very simple to understand. But if you don't understand, you can't do that. Very simple. Or and. Or is true, then it will be true. Means any of the statement should be true, then the statement would be true. If both are false, then it will be false. The same way, when it comes to and, both should be true. And means always it should both. So then it is true. If any of the thing is false, then everything would be false. This is meant for this particular logical operator. This small table, if you understand, then this is good. And not, I'll explain you later. But as of now, did you understand this one? Any questions? What do you meant by and or? Any questions? Anyone? Everyone understood it?
Yes, sir.
No questions?
Sir, when I am trying with a double and a single and, the answer is same, sir. I just removed it and I've tried this answer is same. What is the
I'll let you know what you meant by double and this one. So first let's understand this one and then I'll come back.
okay, sir.
Everyone understood this? No questions? Okay. Then let me know 9, x equal to 9, y equal to 5. Okay. Now x is greater than y and y is greater than x. What is the output of this, Balakrishna?
Sir, x greater than y true, sir. Y greater than x false, sir. So output is false. Sir.
Cool. Now, x greater than y and x y less than x. What is the output? Nishant. Nishant, I asked you for an answer.
Sir, I'm telling you. Sir, 9 greater than 5 true, sir. 5 less than 9, sir. False, sir. True, sir.
You're giving me both false or true. Which one?
Sir?
Which one I need to take? False or true?
True, sir.
What would be the output? You tell me the output, man.
Output will be true, sir.
Because this is true, this is true.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is, see now, many of the logics we'll be writing on this. Okay. So this is what you need to understand, the logical operators.
Yes.
Anyone did not? Anyone did not? Logical not?
Yes, sir.
Can you share this? Share the screen, Swati.
Yes, sir.
ఇండిపెండెంట్ గా ఉండొచ్చు పక్కన మాత్రం అట్టున్నాడు ఇప్పుడు బాబాయ్ కూడా అంతే
హర్షిత you are unmuted yourself.
సారీ సార్
I have done, sir.
So just okay, now what do you meant by not? Okay, just comment all the above statements. Okay, comment all these particular statements, Swati. These are all statements where you're calling this Dhamma sign. Okay, so you comment all this. Assignment, this sliding should be there, right? So I need to call this not means I need to get it right. Select and then comment at all one shot. See from 9th, just select all till here and then comment that. That's it. Control/. Click control, press control now and give the slash.
Proves that control slash. Okay, sir, I'll get it.
So here these two statements also commented 22, 23. Now, okay, where is a value? Okay, a value is there. Now, what the value of a greater than, is it true or false?
True.
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 Guys, what are you seeing it? So I'm asking you, this a greater than 4.
It's true.
True.
True, sir.
And then here.
Five
If is less than
True.
10.
True.
Both are true.
Okay, now both are true. And what is this?
And
Answer will be
And
true,
Answer will be
but it is not.
Okay.
And then
So now,
negation is there.
because of this particular negation, so this will gives us the false. Now execute, control F11. Okay. See, we got false. Now you give here 6 instead of 4.
Okay, sir.
Okay, execute. Now it is true because this is false.
Any one case.
Now this is true. So now this is false. Now as this is having negation, it will convert into true. That's it. How simple it is. This is not. Stop sharing our screen now. So
Okay, sir.
now you guys are able to see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, this is what you are asking. So now what it will happen if I have been given a single and this and. So now here he have did the same thing. X is less than 50 and X is greater than 50. So he has been given it. So now here also we have been given the same thing. Now it printed okay and it printed yup. So does it matter which one I need to use for the both? Okay, actually now let's see what is the answer for this. See, now whenever we have any question or any doubt, see now equal to, double equal to, there are lot of questions are there, right? So when we have been given it, so how this will be working? Okay, and performs both the test, while double and performs only the second test if the first also true. This is known as short circuit. Okay, these things would be okay. Now this would be the simplest answer. If you given only single AND, that is bitwise operator. If you have given double AND, this is logical operator. Now what we are trying to do? Logical operator we are trying to do. Always you should use this, not this. When you are trying to make changes at a bitwise level, you will be using a single AND or single OR, means single pipe symbol. You know, right? The pipe symbol will be on your slash, on enter button on top. You will be having it. That is what slash. Okay, and how this logical operator works, you can understand this. This evaluates both the sides. Means at one shot, it will evaluate this statement and this statement. But whereas double AND, what it will try to do is, so evaluates the left side operations, then true, then continues to the right hand side. Very simple. The simple explanation for this one is, now in this particular case, okay, this is called bitwise operator. This is called logical operator. Now, when we have this AND, this evaluates this statement at one shot.
No.
What? No. This evaluates both at one shot.
Oh, yeah, just.
So now, when it comes to the logical operator, first it will evaluate this one. If this is true, then it will try to evaluate this. If it is not true, then even it's not even evaluate this, because it doesn't matter. Because in true, it should both be true. If this is false, then what is the point of evaluating this one, whether it's true or false? It might be true or it might be false. It doesn't matter. Anyways, it will be returning back with the false. Right? So that is the difference between the logical operator and the bitwise operator. Many of the cases, the people will be trying to use this, but I strongly recommend you to use only this particular operator. So this is the difference between and.
So in a program, if we are using both kind of operator at the same time, the execution of bitwise operator will depend upon the result of the logical operator.
I didn't understand your question.
Will there be any effect if both the operators are used in the same program?
No, that is what he here
in the execution flow.
See, if you see here in the same program, he used double and in the same program. Is there any problem? No, this will work as it is. But what it is, the differences between this one you should understand. So this is logical operator, this is bitwise operator. How the bitwise operator will do is, it will evaluate both at one shot. But logical operator, first it will check on the left hand side, this particular value is true or false. Based upon this, if it is true, then it will evaluate this. If it is not, if it is false, then even it will not even evaluate this. Why it will not evaluate this? Because anyways it will come false. In AND we will be having true, then only it will be true. If it is false, it will not even wait for this one, whether it is false or true, it will not wait. It will return the statement as false. So that is how it will be happen. That's the difference between AND and double AND. And the same explanation which we have been given. So that explanation you can see.
We have board mass in max. Is there any order for the logical operators as well? I mean,
see, board mass always it depends upon the value, right? So now, for an example, you are saying that then the statement would be very bigger, and it would take that x plus 2 and x plus 2 is less than y plus 4. Now, the value what we are trying to see is, first of this is one statement, right? So now, for an example, x I have been given equal to 10, y equal to 20. Now, the value here is 12 and 24. Now, 24 is greater than, then this is true.
Yes, sir.
Now, and I need to give it, and I need to give another statement. Now, the same thing, right? So now, whatever the values here, it will take here, it will validate, and then whether I'm getting the true or true, then it will be true or false, anything. And here it will applicable means for your board mass.
Okay.
Whatever the things you are doing inside that, that would be your board mass rules. It will go. But that much of complication, don't try to do it. So it's simple. You can calculate that, get the value, put it over the condition. So this is what your condition, right? Comparisons.
Yes, sir. But
so if the statement.
Yeah, but if we give logical and or operators in the same expression, how does it execute, sir? First, it executes a logical and operator or logical or operator.
How you can give both and or?
Can't we get that? I mean, just want to know, sir.
There is no possibility, right? See now, when you said and means what? Take this both. Or means what? We take either this or this. How can we come and or?
Suppose, I mean, like if x is greater than 2 and y is less X, or like that. I mean, the other expression, or Z is less than Y, like that.
No, Shruti, you're getting confused yourself. You tell me, for example, I'm saying that I asked you which fruit you wanted to eat. I wanted to eat apple and grapes. Means you wanted to eat both.
Yes.
Now, if I asked you, if you say that, hey, either apple or a grape, means you can take either one. That is one choice only. But in and you have both choice. Now, how you can merge and or in the same statement? So and or will not match in the same statement, right?
Yes, sir.
That shouldn't be the case. Means you are saying that I wanted to use and or in the same statement. This is wrong. We can't do that.
Okay.
Because this is north and this is east, so west. So now you can't merge both. Either you can do and, either you can do no, or, but not both in the same statement.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? Oh, it's already 11:10. I need to go for other meeting. Okay. What else you guys need to do it for tomorrow is, so tomorrow you guys need to go and come back with the if. So here you will be coming with the else, if else. Okay, this statements you need to go through tomorrow, and then you need to come back. Now, in if else, what are the things you guys need to show it to me tomorrow as? There would be a simple if. First statement is simple if. What do you mean by simple if? Means if only if statement will be there. Condition would be there and block. This is simple if. I have next one, simple if else. If else. So if condition and else. And third one is else if. Okay, means if condition, else if condition and else. Okay, so these are the three things which you need to do, and there is another one, the nested if. I'll explain you this nested if, but you just guys, you do simple if else, and then else if. These three things with an example, do it, come back tomorrow. This is what simple if. You're saying it right? Simple if. And once again, I'm saying it, don't copy and come back. If you copy and come back, when I'm asking the questions, definitely you will be not able to say me. I know that. So be cautious, understand the code, and then come back. This is simple else if block. And the third one is else if statement. So this is the else if. I showed you the three things you should understand and do this one. And nested if is also there here. Nested if I'll explain. So just complete this one and then come back tomorrow. And tomorrow, as soon as we come back, first we'll start with strings. Now till here we have been completed, till the operators. Math, Boolean also we completed. Now strings we will start tomorrow, and after that one we'll come to the else ifs. Here, any more questions?